All right, everyone, welcome tonight to Texas Motor Speedway, to Texas 180, the LSRL Families Fighting Blue Cup Series. And back in the booth here once again, here tonight with us making his return. Got Mr. Johnny in the booth. Johnny, how are you doing tonight, buddy? Johnny lost us there for a moment, but we are back qualifying underway. You got us now, all right. Well, we're back here, man. Race number 3, buddy. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely, brother. I am looking forward to tonight. And let's get her done, by golly.
All righty, man. Well, the first 2 races have been entertaining. Coming to Texas, half-mile racetrack, but it's the older Texas. A lot of banking to it. Guys should have plenty of grip out here. How much drafting do we see? Personally, I think quite a bit.
We're going to see some drafting, but this excuse me, this track, these guys are really going to have to watch their tires, especially that right front. This track will eat that thing up. I know, excuse me. I was playing earlier this week on this track, and that was the one thing where you've really got to back up that corner entry a bit. And save your line, go conservative. If you just try and hot lap it right out of the gate, you're not going to last.
I kind of agree there. I've seen the same thing. I've always or wait, and that's always been my style. You are correct. If they can save a little bit more than the next guy later on in the run, it'll pay off. But it's so hard early in the run when everybody's drafting like that to save it.
Oh, absolutely. And, I got to give it to our group of guys here at Light Speed Racing League. We got some really well-seasoned drivers who know to not push it 100% into that first turn there. But, they're gonna play the long game. I think they're going to get the draft, make some moves, and see what they can turn out of these cars tonight.
All righty, man. Well, before we go any further, I'm going to take a look at standings folks coming into what's going to be round number 3 as they pull up for you right here. You got Michael in front and Jonathan sitting second, 2 points back, Jeffrey in third. Top 3 really close, all within 4 points. Really everybody pretty tight in the top 5. So what do you think? Early in the year, do you start worrying about points now, or kind of wait till later on about that?
Oh, I don't think it's ever too early to start worrying about points. It's one of those things, just like a savings account. Get as much as you can in there, and even if you have an incident, finish the race. Go out, make your laps, get those points, because you never know when those are going to come in handy.
And for man, we'll look at the qualifying order right now. Charles Grant, top of them, the run for him in the 52 machine right now scored or on the pole. If everything ends the way it does right now.
Oh, absolutely. So who do we got here? We got Charles Grant with the 28.515, Cameron Hearn with the 28.527, Brandon Murray with a 28.541, Michael Jeans with a 28.554, and Dakota Todd with 28.552, rounding out our top 5 tonight.
Yeah, and you take a look down through there, some notable. See Kevin Winter right there in 9th. Had a strong season. There's a product right there in 10th. Top 10 looks really good. And, they're really tight, and that kind of lends to what we were talking about earlier. I still think early on drafting.
I think so. And, I think we're going to see some really good racing out of these guys. My money tonight, if I had to put $1 down on someone, I'm going to go with Michael Jeans. I took last week off to go and spend a night with the family, go to the drive-in movies, had a great time. But the week before, the performance I saw of Michael Jeans, what an incredibly talented driver. I'm really looking forward to see what he's going to pull out of his hat tonight.
I think he'll do a good job, but we're gonna grid him up. We're gonna take a look at the starting lineup here tonight. Pro number 1, Grant Jr. Cameron to his outside, starting second. Brendan Murray and Michael Jeans 4th. Curtis Todd 5th. Daniels Smallwood 6th. 7th is Leary. 8th is James. Rolling off 9th tonight is Winter and Ramada. That's your top 10. Rolling off 11th, Bradley and Cade. 13th, Dylan, Andrew, 15th, Stephen, Elliott Sadler, 16th, 17th is Landon, Hermie Sadler, 18th, rolling off 19th, Frost, 20th is Jeffrey, 21st, Kelly Butler, and Brett, 22nd. So 22 cars here tonight, buddy. Man, it's going to be a great night. 22 cars, great field. I'm excited. I don't know about you, 180 miles here tonight for 100 laps. Get ready to get this thing underway.
Oh, heck yeah, brother. It's going to be a good night for sure.
Alrighty, well, before we get going tonight, we want to give a shout out to the audience. Guys, go get your shot. I've said this 2 times in a row now. When we're going into fall, getting ready to head into winter. If you was to get the flu, at least if you get you a flu shot, not going to be nearly as bad as what it could.
Oh, absolutely. Like my mom always told me growing up, the best insurance you can have for your car is good tires, good insurance, and good brakes. The best insurance you can have for your health, go get a flu shot. It's cheap. It's not going to hurt you. Little poke and that's it. You're done. And you're safe from a potentially life-threatening illness. So, save a life. It very well could be your own.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing about everything surrounding COVID-19. COVID's not the only thing that can kill you. You end up with a really bad flu and find a much more. That's something nobody wants to have.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So, why for just a little bit of cheap insurance and a couple, literally it's a minute of your time to help protect yourself. It doesn't make sense not to.
Alrighty, guys. Well, we're going to get ready to go green. Ready for this, my man?
I am ready. I'm not going to lie. I was at the drive-in movies with my wife and my little one last week, and I was randomly checking in on YouTube from my phone during the movie to see how you were doing. So great job last week. Matt was I'm sorry that I wasn't able to be here, but you gotta take care of them home fires.
10-4 if you don't, the home fires. Fire.
Amen to that, brother.
Alrighty, buddy. We'll pull in the back straight. Pace car lights are on. We are coming to green. Who will hang on to round number 3 here tonight? Well, we'll find out. Thing goes green about 57 minutes now. That's estimated race time for here tonight. I don't know. We may see some cautions. I don't expect to see a lot here at Texas. Find out as a pace car getting ready to dive off.
Yeah, there she goes into the pits.
Is off. Here we go. A flag on the racetrack. We are underway at Texas once again. Oh, Steve. Evan out front. Look at him right there behind him. Charles trying to hang on. Side by side. Second on back right now. Great battle back in the pack.
Yes, sir. We got Charles Grant jumping to the outside there and diving into turn 2 here, leading the pack. We got, who is that? Brandon Murray behind him, Cameron Hearn in 3rd, and Dakota Todd in 4th. Running side by side. Looks like Fez there in 5th.
Great battle right now. Like we talked about, fresh tires. They're going to be in a big pack for now. As the tires wear, the pack will kind of fall apart. But right now, everybody bunched up on top of each other early.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to see 2 wide for probably the first 10, 20 laps here. But once these guys start going single file, we'll start. Oh, we got a caution.
First yellow tonight here already out. Go take a look at what happened here to bring the first yellow out to find what in the world just happened. Are you seeing what happened? Anything at all?
I am not, sir.
Either. Folks, we'll go to commercial break and we'll try to look in to find out what happened. What happened, and when we come back, let you know. Till then, everyone, hang on. We're headed to commercial. We'll be back. Alrighty, everyone, back here with you. Sounds a little bit better. Bumped the mic up for you here. Well, my friend, we're back at it once again under caution and looked around trying to figure out what had happened to bring that yellow out. Right now, I'm not seeing much of it.
You know, sometimes you just get those mystery cautions. Sometimes you just wonder if the flag man wants to mess with you a bit and throw a caution just for fun.
Yeah, possibly. I'm sure something happened, but I don't have no idea. Didn't see anybody around. Maybe somebody got it straightened back out.
Oh, that's possible. Or maybe someone just has a sharp-looking car and the flagman wanted to get a closer look at it.
That's possible, too. We can go with that. That'll work. All right, as we get ready to go once again, Grant Jr. out in the front. 5 of 120 complete here tonight. The lights are actually still on the pace car at the moment.
Well, looks like we got the lights off on the pace car and we're getting ready to head back out. We got Charles Grant in first, Brandon Murray in second, Dakota Todd in third, Cameron Hearn in fourth, Michael Jeans in fifth, Daniel Smallwood in sixth, Bradley Hagel in seventh, Kevin Winter in eighth, Brandon Leary in ninth, and Dylan Gonis rounding out the top 10 here.
Yeah, great field here tonight. It looks like the lights are back on again. So right now I'm showing the lights on 6 speed. One more time around and we'll get her back underway here tonight. So early on, caution flag flies. Grant did a great job on that early start to get away.
Oh, absolutely did. I was kind of watching these guys that are going around. For some reason, Michael Jeans was running really low down on the apron, so not sure if he was trying to switch something there or having an issue, but looks like he's back up in position now and ready to go. So it looks like we're going to get these guys bunching back up here. Looks like we got 3 more turns here at Texas, and then hopefully we got some green flag racing.
Yeah, it looks like we're headed to green here in just a moment, folks. Again, an early yellow coming out here. Families fighting the Cup Series LSRL. And I tell you what, it's been a great week already here at Texas. We had a truck race well, or excuse me, a race the other night. I ran 2 races here, and it's been a busy race, or busy week here in Texas.
Oh, absolutely does. We have Lightspeed Racing has our Xfinity League on Wednesday, our Cup cars tonight, and then our trucks on Saturday. So
exactly, and I ran a truck series here on top of it.
Oh yeah, always something fun to run with Lightspeed Racing League.
Alrighty, man. 7 on the board this time by Brandon, Dakota, your top 3 here tonight.
Yeah, sure. Looks like we've got the lights off on the pace car, so I imagine they'll be ducking back in here down pit road. There they go. So let's see them going green here.
Here we go. Lights are off. Double file and green's in the air.
There we go. Charles Grant again. Great start for him, getting out there in front, getting about 2-3 car lengths on Brandon Murray, ducking down into turn 1 there and giving himself plenty of room to come high. Kind of saved those tires a bit coming out of this turn. And, really trying to get some distance between him and Dakota Todd right now. Dakota putting up one heck of a run behind him, getting in that draft, getting behind him, seeing what he can do, poking his nose out there a little bit. But he's got Brandon Murray right behind him, Cameron Hearn behind Murray, and then we got Kevin Winter and Brandon Leary teaming up here, trying a little push here, see if they can make something happen to get around these guys.
Yeah, they're trying to reel them in here and doing a good job reeling them in. Nose to tail right now is Kevin Winter. Now look down the back straightaway. Going to have them almost 3 wide there.
You know, Texas, 3 wide, you don't have a lot of room here. So 3 wide's really, really pushing it. But we got, who do we got? Brandon Murray and Cameron Hearn on the outside. Charles Grant out on the outside there. Looks like we got Dakota Todd leading this thing, dumping in there. But he tries to come down low to Brandon Murray to take that bottom line, and Murray just rejects him, says nope. Now we've got Todd up on the outside, falling back in that top run there.
Yeah, we got a mess up here at the front of the field. Look at them 3 wide right now. That's the third. Great running. That is Grant getting shuffled in the middle. He'll fall back. These top 6, top 7 cars, man, up here under a blanket right now.
Oh, yep, we got Murray out front there. Cameron Hearn right on his tail. Really trying to get that draft, and he's not being overly aggressive. He's just trying to, they're just kind of riding right now. They're rolling. They're not really pushing hard, but I get the feeling give it a couple more laps, and we're going to see some guys start making some moves here.
Yeah, exactly. I think we'll start seeing guys really start to push in another, 10, 12 laps. As the tires start to wear, they'll try to make up some ground on them. Tires as soon as this pack starts to break apart a little bit.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, we're running mostly single file here, and it looks like that bottom run is going to be the fast run here at this track. Anytime it looks like someone gets to the outside, they really kind of struggle to hold their position.
Trouble. It's going to be the 67 around, and that'll be a yellow, and it's going to be a massive incident. That was Cameron. Let's go take a look at our race replay here in just a moment.
Oh man, such a bummer.
Yeah, that was a massive incident. Let's take a look at what happened.
Oh man, I see the 00 involved, the 67 involved. I'm watching your replay right now.
Yeah, this is insanity. 67, and it looks like the 08's going to make contact. That's Cameron that got pushed up the fence. Just ran out of room, made contact, and it's going to be big here as he goes up, washing up the racetrack into the outside wall. Hard impact. Car comes around, and just nowhere for these guys to go behind him.
Oh man, that's a stink for so early in the race. Cameron Hearn doing so good tonight. I know he's going to be in the pits for a while, getting some repairs done. Unfortunately, it looks like he did take a couple other drivers with him when he spun. But kudos to the guys that were able to stay out of that. That's scary when you're running 180 miles an hour, and you've got a Ford, a Toyota, or a Chevy sitting there broadside, and there's only so much you can do.
Well, I hate to say this, but Andrew in the 00 looks like he is going to retire from the race after that end.
Yeah, it looks like he probably got the worst damage. He took 3 good solid hits, during that. Looking at his replay, he's dirt modified in the front. He has no hood, no front fenders, no front clip. So I imagine that race car is just done, even if they did get some repairs on it. So that's such a bummer for Andrew Fesenton. Such a good run tonight. Unfortunately, just that's the way it goes. Sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield.
Yep, 10-4, buddy. Well, out front, Brandon Murray right now. Michael having a winter, Charles Grant Daniels, Smallwood, top 5. As we slowly work our way through this, what do you say we grab a hold of that driver of that number 5 machine and they get off the road and get a word in with him? What do you think about that?
I think that's a great idea. Let me drag him up here real quick. Well, hey, we're hoping you could tell us a little bit about Families Fighting Flu tonight.
Yeah, so Families Fighting Flu is a national nonprofit organization dedicated to raising awareness of the seriousness of flu and the benefits of flu vaccinations for everyone 6 months and older.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep. Yeah, it was founded by some members that had some children that passed away from influenza, and it's about 15 years old now, and doing great things, raising awareness on the seriousness of influenza.
Well, fantastic. We're glad there's an organization like that out there. I was talking with Matt earlier and telling him I went and got my flu shot last week, so should be all good to go.
Well, that's good news because, when you get your flu shot, not only do you protect yourself, but you're protecting those around you. And if you do wind up getting flu, it also helps lessen the impact of how serious it can be on you and your body. So glad to hear you got it. I got mine. Me and my family went and got ours about 3 weeks ago. And, couldn't be prouder of everyone that goes and gets it.
Oh, yep, it was quick. It was easy. It was relatively painless, even though I'm a big baby when it comes to needles. But for the price, I think it was about $20, if that. It wasn't much. But it's what I call cheap insurance. My mom had this saying where the best insurance is cheap insurance for your car. Good tires, good insurance, and good brakes is the best insurance you can have. So the best insurance for your health definitely is a flu shot.
That's absolutely right. Yeah, right, John. And most insurances will cover it too. So check with your insurance company. A lot of them have, or your employer. A lot of them have programs where they'll actually cover the flu shot for you. And it costs you nothing out of pocket. In 5 or 10 minutes at a pharmacy or a local doctor's office, get you cheap insurance, like you said.
10-4. All right, well, Matt, you got anything for Joseph?
No, I don't, buddy. I appreciate everything, bud. Spread the word. A flu shot deal to me personally, especially if you have elder people. You don't want to get them sticky.
That's right, especially those with immune or compromised immune systems. People that maybe your loved one is going through chemo or something like that. So always good to protect yourself, your family, and your community by getting cheap insurance, as John says. So, well, we're going back to green here, boys, and
good luck out there, buddy.
We're P8 here in the number 5 Families Fighting Flu Chevy, and we're going to try to merge this guy right up to the front and steal another victory tonight. So, thanks for all you guys do up top. Appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, Joe. We appreciate you, buddy. I'm going to move you back down to your channel.
Thank you, sir.
All right, well, that was Joseph Murata with the Families Fighting Flu organization. Good buddy of mine, good dude all around, running the number 5 tonight. Families Fighting Flu. I believe that's that blue Chevy that he's running there.
Yeah, it is right there, running an H, just hanging on. But let's look at the front of the field. Murray under all kinds of pressure from Lockwood. He's trying to get to his back bumper here, maybe loosen him up a little bit, get him up the racetrack.
Yeah, like I told you earlier, Jeans is one heck of a driver. He's aggressive, but he seems to know when to make that move. He's had a couple opportunities here, but it looks like he's got Kevin Winter he had Kevin Winter coming to the inside there, trying to bump him out to the outside and hang him out to dry. Again, you get on that outside line and you just start falling back. You got to stay low to take the speed here.
Yeah, you do, and you see Winter putting pressure, and there's a little gap back there to the machine. Charles Grant and Daniel Smallwood back there for fifth right now. Folks, we're already 18 laps completing this thing. It's flying by in a hurry, my friend.
Oh, it's going to happen real quick tonight. And 2 cautions so far, 1 major incident. Unfortunate to see a couple cars drop out, but that's just the way she goes sometimes. We got Jeans moving to the outside there of Brandon Murray. Looks like, here we go.
Here we go. Going around, going to be the 08 of Jeans.
Oh, and somehow, Joe Murata gets just barely through that.
Oh.
Looks like he may have took a light bump.
Alrighty, let's get back to our race replay here. Oh man, they're coming down the back here, and it looks like how to get to the bottom. Not going to pan out at all. Michael makes a move to the inside here. What is going to happen? Did James try to block? Do you think he was... or did he not even realize he was down there? I'm thinking. Wow.
I'm watching it right now on the replay here. And in the chat, Michael Jeans popped in. Thank you for popping in, Mike and Cameron. Looks like netcode may have been an issue with this one.
Yeah, big impact for the 114 at the Dakota. God, that car is going to be destroyed. He actually got up into the catch fence. Holy moly.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
114's airborne. The I can't tell what car that is.
I believe it's a 107. He's got a dark number, but that's the 107 of Madeline.
Yeah, that looks like he's just stuck inside a blender there, going for a spin, flipping and flopping. Holy smokes!
Oh, his car is gonna be absolutely total along with Dakota's. Jeez, almighty.
That was one heck of a ride, I'm sure. Apparently he ordered that as shaken, not stirred, and he might have gotten a little bit of both.
Yeah, exactly. Look at the height the 114 got. Wow. Nearly cleared the catch fence.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. He did clear the catch fence. He just didn't go over. Wow.
Yeah, he cleared it. He just didn't get over it.
Man, that was one heck of an impact. Holy smokes. It does look like we got the lights off on the pace car, though, with Brandon Murray in first there, Kevin Winter in second, Charles Grant in third, Daniel Smallwood in fourth, the number 124 of Kelly Butler in fifth, Leonard Frost, number 161 in sixth, number 9, Hermie Sadler in seventh, the 42 of Cade Ferguson in eighth, the number 5 car of Joseph Murata in ninth, and the number 59 car of Stephen Baldwin out there, but we just had a couple people pit in, so of course that all changes.
Yeah, that'll switch around. I'll cycle back out again. Already to the laps tonight at Texas Motor Speedway. Folks, we're going to go quick commercial break. We'll be right back here. Alrighty, folks, back here once again. Lights out on the Irish race car, getting ready to go green again here at Texas Motor Speedway. Here we go again. We've had 3 early cautions. Cars up front did not stop. They've got 23 laps on their officially on their tires.
Yes, sir. And usually your wow, excuse me, your run here is going to be about 30-35 laps roughly. It's kind of going to be your sweet spot where then you're going to have to pit in. You can usually get a little bit more, but man, such a bummer tonight to see so many great drivers out so early in the race. Andrew Fesenton and Michael Jeans, Dakota Todd. Looks like Dylan Gonis is out. A couple other drivers. Such a bummer to see those guys out so early tonight. My hat's off to those guys for being great drivers, and unfortunately, just that's the way it rolled tonight.
Yeah, forward, we're getting ready to go back green flag racing. Laps complete once again, folks. Here we go. 23 out of 120 in the books. Green flag will fly. Back underway once again here tonight.
We got Brandon Murray out front there diving into turn 1 with Kevin Winter hot on his tail. Charles Grant in 3rd, Leonard Frost in 4th, running side by side there with Kelly Butler in the 5th position. Everyone now ducking down, taking that bottom line with Kevin Winter again coming right on Brandon Murray's tail. Tucking to the outside here for turn 2, looking to see if he can work something on that high line with Daniel Smallwood down low there, trying to take that low line, trying to keep that speed. No one really taking the draft yet, but man, kudos to these guys for clean laps, and hopefully we see some green flag racing for a little bit.
Inform area out front of Kevin Winter for the 52 machine. Right there, Grant drops the 3rd, Winter out back to 2nd.
Yeah, we got Frost in 4th there, and again, we got Winter on the outside there, trying to do something on that high line. Kudos to him. If he can make that work, looks like he's side drafting a bit there off the 52. Drop him back there. He's probably going to tuck behind Daniel Smallwood. And, I would hope these guys would duck into a little 4-ship here, get some draft, get some distance between the pack, and see what they can make happen.
Do you believe, man, we started 22 cars here tonight. Right now we have 13 left running. Took a toll on this field early on tonight. We have 9 on the lead lap.
Oh, man, that's such a bummer. Such a bummer to hear. But, again, hats off to those drivers. I know they did everything they could. Sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield, man.
Yeah, right now you take a look at it. Cade Ferguson last on the lead lap as we went back here.
Looks like dumping into turn 2 there. We had Leonard Frost and Kevin Winter get into a little bit. Looks like Winter came down and just tapped the outside there of the front of Leonard Frost, and kicked him up the raceway a little bit there. But they are all back and settled now and running around.
All right, we're starting to see some gaps developing with cars right now. Might be a good thing working its way through these gaps developing like this.
Yes, sir. We're at lap 28 right now with Brandon Murray in front. But again, Murray's on them old tires. He's 28 laps of fuel through it, 28 laps on his tires, and eventually he's going to have to duck down, give up the lead, and see what he can, or he's going to have to jump into his pits there.
Yeah, as we was taking a look at Hermie Sadler up to 7th in the number 9 machine, and go back out once again. Not sure. Like the 77 slow, but we got a car hard in the outside wall. The world was that. Looking to see. Oh, it was the 124 Kelly Butler. So back under caution in here tonight. Take a look at what happened to Kelly.
10-4.
Side by side coming down the front straightaway here, and he was actually side by side with the one machine. And what happened here? That it was Frost he was side by side with. I don't think this is going to turn out well heading into turn 1 here.
No, I'm watching your replay right now and trying to see what happens here.
Ooh!
It looks like Kelly Butler's on the low line there.
Yeah, he just washed up into Frost. Big time turning Frost around. Butler tries to
he sure did. Got him right at the door there. Oof.
down into the inside wall. It's going to shoot him up top once again. That's going to be
Yes,
another
sir.
car out of this. Butler probably will not be able to repair that machine. That
No, sir.
124 heavily damaged.
But we did have Brandon Murray jump into the pits there, so he gave up the lead there, jump into his pits. He's going to come out at the end of this and have to work his way back to the field. But I think Daniel Smallwood, I don't recall if he's pitted yet or not, but if he's still out there, great time for him to pit. I would assume he would have. Smallwood, all these guys are really well accomplished drivers, so it's going to be interesting to see what their plans are.
Yeah, and we take a look at this right now to answer your... Yeah, it is, and we take a look right now to answer your question. Grant, Smallwood, Winter, all three have not pitted 31 laps on their stint, along with Ferguson, Cole Ferguson, who has 29 on his stint. But guys, we're only going to have, from what I'm looking at here, about 10 cars left running on back of the way.
Oh well, boy howdy, that's gonna be probably some intense racing. It's gonna be quality over quantity tonight. Am I right, Matt?
Yeah, it is. Miscounted by one. We'll actually have 11 on the racetrack. 11 cars, about half the field out early here in Texas after 31 laps.
Absolutely. Well, we're at Texas. Did we get to go anywhere and find some barbecue here? I've heard Texas has the best barbecue in the world.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Maybe we should send Ronald over next door or something to pick up some barbecue.
Absolutely. I'm a big fan of barbecue myself. Have a couple different smokers. Just one of those things I enjoy doing when I'm not here in the broadcast booth.
Informant. Hey, that sounds like a lot of fun, and it sounds good too. That's the best one. Alrighty, folks, we're back under caution with Grant.
Looks like we have Charles Grant here in first. Again, no pit with him. 32 laps on those tires and fuel. Daniel Smallwood in second. Kevin Winter in third. Again, none of these guys have pitted. Cade Ferguson in fourth here. We've got Brandon Murray in fifth and Hermie Sadler in sixth. So, those are top six there.
Yeah, top six running right now as we're caution. Folks, we're going to take a quick break to grab a drink right fast. We'll come back at the end of this yellow here. We'll be going back racing at lap number 33 here tonight. All right, folks, back here once again, getting ready to go back green flag racing here at Texas. 33 of the 120 here tonight. Well, John, buddy, up here in the booth with me, what do you think you're going to see the rest of the...
Oh, you know what? All my predictions so far have gone out the window. So I'm gonna play favorites here. I would love to see. I'd love to see excuse me, Joseph Murata take it tonight. Love to see him. But man, we've seen some great driving at all these guys. The one guy who really I'm going to keep my eye on is Hermie Sadler. Hermie Sadler has a tendency just to hang out at the back of the pack, stay in the back until the last few laps, and then really put the heat on. Definitely a really experienced driver there. Tries to stay out of all of it and keep his car clean for when he needs it.
Yes, he does, as we're coming down right now. 33 on the board, green flag back out. Take a look. You've still got some heavy hitters in the field, like a Kevin Winter, Brandon Murray. Of course, Hermie. You cannot overlook Hermie Sadler at all.
No, absolutely not. He raced with us last season, and such a talented driver. Definitely neat to have someone like him as part of our racing league.
And four as they run right now, single file up front, Kevin Winter, Grant Jr., and Murray sits third. Fourth right now, Smallwood. Smallwood getting back up to the bottom right now of Brandon at the moment as they work their way through 1 and 2.
Yeah, Brandon finding some speed on the outside, running side by side with Charles Grant there. Looks like he's going to pass Charles Grant, duck down to the inside, and take the lead again.
Yeah, he is, and he's doing a good job. He'll down, can't get through. Yeah, oh boy. Murray up front here, doing a good job hanging on.
Yep, using up them fresh tires he just got. Now time for him to settle in and just lead this thing. I think we're going to see Charles Grant and Kevin Winter and Smallwood dropping into the pits here real soon, just so they can be a contender, because Murray's already pulling on them.
Yeah, doing a good job of it. I don't quite know what strategy Smallwood, Winter, and Chad Ferguson are really trying to do here. They're the only cars left out there on older tires. I guess the only good thing for them is it's a smaller field. You can't work your way back forward if they...
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely interesting to see why they didn't do it, but you know, everyone has their own way of racing, and you know, I bet they got a trick up their sleeve, and you know, we'll have to see what it is and see what their long game is here.
Alrighty, guys. Well, great racing out here tonight, and I'm going to let Mr. John take the lead here for a lap or so, and I'll be right back with you in the booth in a moment. John, good luck with it, buddy. I'll let you take lead for about a lap, my friend.
Sounds good. We got Brandon Murray out in front there, running a good second and a half in front of Charles Grant Jr. in second there. Kevin Winter in the number 11 car in 3, Daniel Smallwood in 4th, and Leonard Frost in 5. Murray out there on just fresh set of tires, just putting the distance between them. So I think we're going to see Charles, Kevin, and Daniel. They're going to have to pit here soon. Leonard Frost looks like he has been into the pit, so he's going to probably turn into the second here. I'm not sure if Charles, Kevin, and Daniel are all part of the same team or not, but interesting to see what they're doing here. We've got Murata there sitting in 6th, Hermie Sadler in 7th, Jeffrey Converse in 8th, and Cade Ferguson in 9th. And we've got Stephen Baldwin in 10th and James Dunleavy in 11th there for your cars on the track there. Nothing too exciting going on. Brandon Murray again continuing just to put the heat on. We've got Kevin Winter and Charles Grant running side by side. Kevin Winter taking that inside line and again jumping out there in front. And I don't know what it is with that outside line, but they just can't get the arrow and they just can't get the speed. Brandon Murray just continues to pull away from these guys. And again, we've got Murata right on Hermie Sadler's tail, trying to use up that draft a bit, make up some distance. Maybe these two guys are working together to see what they can do. We've got Cade Ferguson, the number 42 car, in 9th position, Stephen Baldwin in 10th, the 86 of James Dunleavy in 11th. Looks like the number 124 car of Kelly Butler getting some repairs started, sitting in pits in position 12. And again, Charles Grant, Kevin Winter, and Daniel Smallwood all running there, running side by side, trying to see what they can do.
Alrighty, folks, back here with you as well. Thank you for taking over for a little bit there, buddy. Good job. Battle still maintaining right here between Smallwood and all these guys.
Yeah, you know, I'm wondering why they haven't pitted yet, but you know, I'm sure there's a rhyme to their reason, a method to their madness. I'm sure they have a plan, so it'll be interesting to see what they pull out of the hat here.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit interesting to see what they decide to do. That is for sure 43 of the 120 complete. Folks, we're nearing that halfway mark, man. It'll be too much longer till we'll be halfway. What a night it's been so far, man. 44 laps coming.
Yes, sir. And right now we've got Brandon Murray just putting the for lack of a better term, and pardon me for using this, putting the smackdown on these guys, just out there running it. And again, Charles Grant, Daniel Smallwood, Kevin Winter running there. Looks like these guys are on lap 45 right now. And again, you got to remember, they haven't pitted. Those are 45 laps on those tires, 45 laps, you know, where the fuel, those cars are lights with bad tires. So kudos to these guys for running out front and keeping it on the track, making it look easy.
Yeah, they're actually about three and a half tenths off the pace of your leader, which for that load of tires is not bad. It's kind of impressive. So it'll be interesting to see when they come get fresh tires and fuel and all that great stuff and whatnot. It's going to be interesting to see how it turns out for these guys back here second on back.
Well, it looks like they're just making up so much speed there. Looks like we've got Daniel Smallwood pushing Charles Grant there in the straights to, again, utilize that draft, make up some distance, make these cars a little slippery, and just get through the air there.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they're trying to use. They have to make up for the fact that they're not going to be as fast as corners, because they about made a mistake there, but they ended it up. Not going to be as fast through the corners. And maybe, like you said, if they run tight in the ground, maybe they can keep that gap in the middle. Come straight away.
Oh, absolutely. Looks like we got Leonard Frost and Kevin Winter running too wide there. Now Leonard Frost jumps in behind Kevin Winter. Daniel Smallwood in the middle there, and Charles Grant leading this little three ship here. What is the fuel window? What are these guys thinking? Or what are these guys able to do with fuel here? Because I imagine these tires are about done. But you can run for a while on bad tires, but if you don't have no gas in her, she ain't going.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm looking at, and I look at it and I say they have to make it, trying to make it 60 to cut this thing in half, right? That would be the only strategy. Is maybe they can make it to 60 and the guys cannot make it all the way right now. When they last stopped, so the strategy here would be to make it to 60, right? That's awfully hard to do. I'm not quite sure that they can make it all the way to 60 on the
excuse me. Yeah, we'll have to see if they can make it to 60. We're 120 laps. That actually put them in really good position, because if they go 60, then go 40, put you at lap 100, pit again, and then you're finishing this race 20 laps left on tires and fuel. You're gonna lead this puppy.
I don't even think they'd pit again. I really don't. I think they'd 60 and 60 and run it flat out.
Oh, absolutely. But if a opportunistic caution comes up, I'm sure they'd take advantage.
Yeah, I'm sure they would too, but this is what we can get that the pace. With the wider field that we've got right now, what is likely?
It's slim, but then again, you got guys running around here with 51 laps on those tires right now. Something could
just restarting it. Literally, they'll pick back up. All right, sorry about that, folks. Bit of internet issues here tonight. We're having to fight through, but right now, Honey Stadler's getting it fixed. Herm's working his way forward a little bit tonight.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, that's kind of his MO. He likes to sit at the back, and he knows that there's going to be a lot of things that happen at the beginning of this race. He's kind of the old man of the group, if you hear me. But he's been around enough, seen enough that he knows what's going to happen. He's got the wisdom. He's going to sit back and let all the young bucks clear the field, and he's going to go in there and make things happen for himself.
Yeah, he is, and we're going to fight through here. Everyone, Brandon out in at the moment, 5 on the board this time by. Again, guys, I am sorry about the drop grade in Steve's. All right, and no, it's not. All right, stand by one, folks. We're laid on the internet decided to fix itself. There it goes. All right, folks, stand by just a second. I'll be right back with you.
Do you have anyone in the house downloading things, or any of your programs trying to update right now?
Oh. Alrighty, folks, sorry about that. Nothing. We trying to get the issue resolved. The M57 laps complete as they work our way through right now, and now it is right at the moment. Murray out front, still leading the way here tonight in Texas. But what do you think is going to happen here the last night as we work our way through lap 58 on the board?
Well, it does look like we saw Charles Grant, Daniel Smallwood, and Kevin Winter there finally go into the pits. So they couldn't quite make it to 60 laps, but definitely looks like they're trying to get themselves in a good position to finish this up nice and strong. So we got Murray out there in front, Leonard Frost in second. Frost is probably, it's a good 5 seconds behind Murray there. Hermes Sadler in third. Jeffrey Converse right on the tail of Hermes Sadler in fourth. Joseph Murata in fifth. Charles Grant in sixth. Daniel Smallwood in seventh. Kevin Winter bringing up that 11 car in the number 8 position. Cade Fergus, number 9 car, in the number 42 car in ninth. And Stephen Baldwin, the number 59 car in 10th position. Still got Kelly Butler sitting on pit road getting some repairs done. Looks like James Dunleavy is also out of the race tonight.
Hold on. Alrighty, folks. Matt here with Extreme TV. At this time, I'm going to stop the stream. We're going to be over to recording. The finish of this race will be uploaded to the channel here. Probably if I was you guys, give it till probably 1 minute up there. Sorry for any inconvenience, having some net issues. Again, the live stream will end now. Going over to a recording that was played as soon as it's uploaded to you. So until then, I will see you here in a little bit on Extreme at the Sim.